about our Florida beaches here? Because as you know, they got an awful lot of wind and rain from Milton.
Yeah, and the East Coast was not in the clear. You know, as Milton pushed through, we did see our beaches get battered as well. Fox 35's Randy Hildreth is joining us now from Flagler County. And Randy, how has it been up there? We've seen a lot of Volusia County, but how has Flagler County been?
Well, we do know that evacuations are underway. There were evacuations on the early end before Milton hit, but even as the storm is moving through, there is some concern about additional flooding. I'm at the intersection of South 23rd Street and South Daytona Avenue. To my right, you will see the National Guard. They have set up, and I've been told they've been here for about an hour, and they've been going to the neighborhood right behind me to warn them about the flooding that will continue. If we whip around, I want to show you the street so that you can see the flooding for yourself. Right now, I'm told that the water is at least to my thigh. They are expecting about 4 more feet of water to move through this area. And so there's a lot of concern about the folks who live back in those neighborhoods. I do want to bring in Mr. Ed Matthews. You are one of the people who live in one of those 40 homes that live back there.
Correct.
I know that you have made the decision to go ahead and leave. Talk about what you saw before you left your home.
Water was already rising in the house, and we'd been through this before. And the National Guard came up and said the situation would rise 4 or 5 more feet. And at that time, I decided it was time to take the animals and my wife out, and they escorted us out.
And for a quick lay of the land, for people who aren't familiar with this area, I know Smith Creek is back there, but explain the water situation behind us.
Actually, 2 or 3 blocks down is the intercoastal waterway, and there's Mirror Lake to the left over, and basically the border is being pushed in from the intercoastal waterway.
I know that you were saying this isn't your first time dealing with something like this. Walk me through the emotions that you are dealing with right now, because I can see it on your face, and I can just imagine what it's like to just pack up and have to leave so suddenly after the hurricane is supposed to be wrapping up.
Right. I just thought I thought we'd gotten through it well this morning, and when I first got up, and then when I saw the situation rising, I said, here we go again. I did it twice with Ian and Nicole, and actually this one's going to be worse than the 2 of them. So.
Next steps for you. You told me that you really just grabbed what I see right now. Grabbed your wife, grabbed your pets. Where are you going now?
Going to head to Ormond Beach with some friends that have a generator and their house is secure. So that's where we're playing right now.
I want to do ELC 1 after
thinking about you guys. I know you have to head out. We're going to stay here, and hopefully we'll have some good news to report for you where we see the situation, but we're hoping that you'll have some things to come back to, your home to come back to.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take
care.
Thank you.
Be safe out there.
No, you be safe. Thank you so much. But that's just one of the stories. When I talked to the National Guard, they said that they didn't have anybody get on their trucks to move out. But as I'm watching, you just met our new friend, Mr. Matthews. As I watched this road, I have seen people start to evacuate themselves. Back to you.
And I think that was going to be my question, Randy, in terms of people heeding evacuation orders or self-evacuating on their own, because as he so poignantly said, and as you said, you could see and hear the emotion in his voice, this isn't his first rodeo, right? He has been through something like this before. So are you finding that people are doing that, right? That they're saying, listen, I don't want to have to deal with this. Maybe I stayed once, but I don't want to do that again, which is perhaps why it's as quiet as it is where you are.
Yeah, so we've been here I know the National Guard has been here for about an hour. We've been at this intersection for about 15 minutes. And I would say, Langston, would you say about 10 cars, 5 to 10 cars have passed us leaving this community. And when you talk about the folks, these are families. They have their backseat packed up. The man who I just introduced you to, he just has the clothes with him. And so there's an urgency to get out of the community. If we look right now, you'll see 2 more cars evacuating this community. In total, I'm told about 40 homes back there, between 80 to 100 people. And so certainly our thoughts are with everyone who is experiencing the impact of Milton, but you feel for these folks because, as he said, you know, we made it through the night. We thought we were done, and now we get this knock on our door that we have to leave because more water is coming.
All right, Randy Hildreth reporting live from Flagler County. Randy, thanks.